Hello, everybody! This is Dark of the Moon, back with another World of Warcraft Let's Play. Um, it got really quiet on. I'm here with my brother again, the wonderful Cosmodon.
Sorry, I had to mute my microphone for a second. That's probably why it got so quiet on your end.
He got quiet, sorry guys. Hey, and guess what? I was smart, and I have a stopwatch now, and it is sitting there, counting down every second. So yay, I am good YouTuber, pro YouTuber here. Okay. Anyway, um, anyway. It's been a few days since we last recorded. He Cozzy had some computer issues and we had to finagle it to fix it. So he's trying out a new setup and hopefully that will fix his problems. Cross fingers, everybody.
Yeah, we can hope so.
So yeah. Um anyway, we're back on my Shami and his warrior, Basu and Fury. And we are going to finish our next quest. I think we're on spare parts.
Yes, we are.
And then I have to go practice Primal Strike for one of my quests.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
to
and
go
my
practice
and if I
charge.
and if I seem a little weird, it's because I'm in a new setup. My main room is being used at the moment, so I had to move my laptop. So now I'm recording on my comfy bed, and it is actually hurting my back. But okay then.
Where are the emitter parts?
I don't know. I'm following you.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying to
bet
remember.
you. I bet
They're
you
usually
Crazy's
like
already.
everywhere. Oh, true.
I bet you Crazy. So there's one up there. Anyway, yeah, we tried to plan something to talk about, but yeah, guess how that turned out.
Hmm.
Hi. We had
Oh,
no
here
idea what
they
to
all
talk
are.
about.
Okay, cool.
I got this one.
There's a ton right over here. So.
Awesome. I think I need to change my audio settings. I
Oh.
can't hear a
Oh,
thing.
maybe that's why I'm having so many issues.
Are your graphics too high?
Maybe.
There's enough here. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my last one.
My action bars are on.
Oh,
All
and
the.
I have little Pebble. Look at my little Pebble. Isn't he adorable? Okay, that's sad when your companion pet is higher level than you are. Kazi?
What?
Kazi?
Oh yeah,
Sadness.
when the.
Right here, sadness.
Yep. Wow. Yeah.
Oh,
Um.
wow. That was rude.
It reset my graphics.
Oh, so you have to fix your graphics?
Yeah.
Well, you do that. I'll reset my audio real quick.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Ignore that, peoples. I actually have the settings on fair, so that way I can record easier. Low would be too low resolution to even bother with, but
I actually play with most of my stuff on low just because of my computer. So. But that may be why I've been having so many issues lately. It, for some reason, like, reset everything.
well, that's WoW for you.
And I don't know why.
So, rude person came through and got rid of everything, but there are 2 minutes over there, so you're good.
Yeah, these are the last two I need, so.
And then we need to go turn in all our quests.
Yep.
Yay! So what are we going to talk about this time, Kazi?
I don't know.
Wait, I'm coming.
I know that
Don't
was such
leave
a
me.
quick response. I honestly have no idea what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Shall we discuss the server that we're on? I don't know.
Um,
Oh, here's something we can have as a topic of conversation. Dark. How long have you been playing WoW?
ages. Forever. Really. Honestly. Forever and a day.
We had a similar conversation like this. I remember back in our the other video we've done on this.
Oh, the raid.
Well, yeah, in the raid and in the last video with these two characters, we went into a little bit of how long you and I have been playing for. Back to the whole thing of we've been playing since release.
Yeah,
We've
well,
had
okay, no.
characters since release.
We haven't been playing since release. Just after.
Well, yeah,
Um, our
very
mom was
soon
one of the
after.
beta testers for it. So back when this was all brand new, like original Azeroth with all the bugs and everything, she was beta testing that. And it was great. And then once the actual game came out, we made characters ourselves and hung out and yeah, so we've been playing since basically the beginning. So we
We
know a little bit about the game and we're very much lore nuts over here.
for the veteran players who have been here for who've played WoW for a very long time, we were there. We helped in the Encourage War effort,
Yes, we did actually.
which was like the first whole community wide event that took place in game.
Yeah,
Um,
we were part of Encourage.
The Naru have not
We were
forgotten
we
us.
remember the lead up to Burning Crusade. I think that's when WoW really got its hit off, wasn't it? When Burning Crusade started.
I think so. Yeah, when Burning Crusade started, it really kind of took off with people. Uh, a lot more people started to get involved in the game
Ooh, I'm a
itself.
Shami. Am I defense or strength?
Go defense.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Remain
Anyway,
vigilant.
back in Burning Crusade was when
Good health
WoW
is
really
the
just kind of
only
started
wealth.
picking up the pace a little bit. Before then, it was just like, uh, actually, before then, it was all of the loyal Warcraft fans. After that, it started to go out some more of Blizzard's people. So all the people who've played StarCraft and Diablo started to play in WoW, and they were loving it.
And we've also been playing since the original Diablo 2. That'll tell you how fairly loyal we are to these guys.
We're both big Blizzard gamers, to say the least. Diablo 2 is still one of the greatest games ever. And sorry if my voice sounds gravelly, I developed a cold in the week since it's been that we've done this. I'm on the tail end of that right now, so it kind of sucks. Had to work with it today, so ugh.
But yeah, we've essentially been here a long. We've been playing a long time. Um, but yeah, and it's not bragging or anything. It's just us stating we've been here a while. We kind of know what we're talking about. Um,
We're old compared to a lot of people in game right now. We're old.
yeah, it always like I always get annoyed with people who tell me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and I'm sorry for the language. Sorry, I forgot. I don't when people tell me I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I don't know a lot about all the different characters because I've been a loyal rogue since the beginning. I don't like playing tons of characters, but I'm not stupid. I know how the game goes, and I can practically play with my eyes closed. Um,
Don't actually play with your eyes closed. It
yeah,
doesn't work,
I don't
trust me.
recommend it.
It's not fun.
um, so I know what I'm doing. Like I can handle a character really well. I can get into a character if I know how to play it from the beginning. Um, I've played every beginning area. I by now I have anyway. And I know a little bit about how each character works just so I can understand what my role is as a rogue. So we may be young compared to most of the World of Warcraft players.
We're old compared to a lot of World of Warcraft players.
No, I mean like young age wise. We may be young, but we understand games.
Uh, Give me a second. I'm gonna mute the mic.
Okay, so I'll continue talking while he does that. And I have the last quest to turn in. So yeah, when we say we understand something, it's not us bragging about it. It's just we know about it. Um, so when I say that Cozzy can ramble about lore for days on end, which is true, he knows like all kinds of crazy background. It's great. I have to ask him sometimes because I'm like, wait, did this happen? And he just spouts off, nope, nope, and he goes on this big long train. And I can say that now that he's gone. Shush, don't tell him. um, but yeah, other than that, long time Diablo players like okay, personally, I never really played Diablo because I got to level 3 of the cathedral and cried because the butcher was creepy.
Back in Diablo 1, huh?
Oh
Sorry, I
my
had a
god.
phone call.
It's all right. But no, remember the butcher? Freaking, he scared me so
Yeah,
bad.
the second time I played through that game, he didn't seem quite as large.
I could never get past him for some reason. Like I can handle the butcher in Diablo 3 just fine, but for some
Well,
reason,
he doesn't chase you around an entire floor
yeah.
and
Oh,
open doors.
yeah. Freaking, the butcher was the craziest thing because he could open doors. He was the only. I think he was like the only boss who could do that, wasn't he?
Only
I
don't
can't
quote
remember
me on
now.
this. I believe that he was the only mob in Diablo that could actually open the doors behind you.
Yeah,
With every other one, you could close a door and run away and heal and then go back and fight.
I think that's
But with
why
the
they went to open room bosses.
yeah,
Um,
with the butcher, he was the only one who could actually open a door, and he was the real test of strength, test of dedication for any player.
oh man, and you had to be so dedicated. Oh, did it work? Oh, no, I have to do it. Um, but anyway, oh my gosh, he was just scary. Like, if I went near his room, I would cry. I really did. I will admit that. But you gotta remember, I was also a kid at the time. Lots of things scared me. Um, but man, he was really the only Diablo character to make me cry. After that, I had a much better appreciation. Like I can sit here and tell you how freaking scary Malthael is, but I adore him. The butcher's just scary.
Ah, Malthael.
Malthael's the best.
He was such a well developed character.
Oh yeah, like
Now we're just Blizzard fan girling over here.
fan personing.
No,
Um,
no, fangirling.
yeah, you're definitely fangirling.
That is the politically correct term is fangirling. It's a verb.
Oh, but yeah, we just
Good fortune.
why don't we start like what should we start with, Diablo or World of Warcraft? Just going through like things we can remember.
Uh, well, Diablo
Remember the
is
lessons of the past.
things we can remember is it gets very like character specific.
Yeah.
Very it all depends on what class you played because it's like for example, the first time that you actually like raise an army of undead playing a necromancer,
Oh my gosh, that was
so
fun.
satisfying.
So satisfying. I love the Necromancer. Like he was the best crowd control character ever.
Necromancer is between the necromancer and the paladin. I was a really good Diablo player.
I was mostly a druid necromancer player. I did have a necromancer when I first started, and then I realized how horrible the blood golem is, and I kind of lost a little faith in him, just a little bit. I hated the blood golem though. Leave me alone.
The druid was a lot of fun, especially when you have oak
Hurricane.
sage.
Oh yeah. Oak Sage and Hurricane. Those are the best.
They're pretty friggin' fantastic, man.
Oh yeah.
Our enemies will fall.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Hey, look! I killed it all by myself.
Good job. Hurricane, Sanctuary for the paladin was a pretty satisfying
Oh yeah.
spell.
Sanctuary was brilliant. Like just
Walking into
seeing
a room and all of the undead just kind of keel over and die
because
again.
they have no idea how to handle you. It's great.
So satisfying.
Um,
But anyway, let's probably talk World of Warcraft experiences.
Probably since we are here playing World of
Yeah,
Warcraft.
since this is a World of Warcraft let's play,
Anyway,
not a
let's start
Diablo, which
beginning.
could possibly happen in the future. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
What? Oh yeah,
Diablo's fun.
Diablo could. Diablo could happen.
Diablo's
I'm
fun.
I'm okay with this. I'd probably be the only one able to record because your computer sucks.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm so mean to him. I'm sorry. Oops. Hold on a second.
No, I'm totally willing to admit the fact that my computer sucks.
Okay. Sorry.
As a friend of ours has stated on multiple occasions, my computer is a toaster.
Uh-huh.
Oregelena.
Um,
It is absolutely deplorable in
and
all meanings of
why?
that word.
Why you do this?
Because I'm evil.
Um,
Anyway, so World of Warcraft experiences.
Mainly the biggest thing I remember from original World of Warcraft was I had a friend. Um, I wasn't allowed to talk to strangers on the game very often, but there was this one person that um, I got to know really well, and I only knew his character, Wolfengard.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you remember him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was trying to remember his name. I knew it was like Wolfen something.
Wolfengard. Yeah, he was the coolest. He knew I was just a kid, and he was helping me learn my character, and he would let me sit and beat up on him so I could test my skills because he was like max level, and I was sitting here at little level 10. I don't know. I was in Dark Shore at the time, so because I was playing my Night Elf Rogue back when I first started her, and um, I was in Dark Shore at the time, and he just let me wail on him just for the fun of it, just so I could learn. Um,
Dionis
but yeah,
Aka.
that's the biggest thing I remember about um, way back when.
Uh, this isn't way back when, but one of my fondest memories of the game, I suppose. Back in, I believe it was during Wrath of the Lich King,
Oh, I loved Wrath.
when I had first, no, it was it Wrath or Kata? I can't remember. It was one of the two, but it was when I had first started Zeltrax, and he was actually this was the paladin in the Blackrock, or sorry, Blackwing Lair
You
video
started
that we did.
Zeltrax in Wrath.
Did I? Okay. So Zeltrax originally was actually a blood elf, one of these guys that we're fighting right here. He was a blood elf, and I had a friend on the Horde side named Magwin, who one day we bumped into each other on a zeppelin just outside of Undercity, and we started talking, and he was like, "Oh, where's the nearest weapon master?" And because I'd been playing the game for a while, I knew this was back in the time where you actually had to like train to use specific weapons, and he was playing a rogue, and he wanted to learn how to use a mace, I believe.
Oh no, no, that's not a rogue.
I
Anyway,
know,
sorry. Go ahead.
combat rogue, PvP rogue.
Ew, okay,
But
I'll be
he
quiet.
yeah, we just kind of started talking. I pointed him to Orgrimmar to go get the weapon master there, because I was going basically the same way, and it ended up being that caught me on later that day. I was still playing, and he messaged me and was like, "Hey, do you want to do some PvP?" And we were pretty devastating as a team there for a while.
I
We
remember
uh,
he was so excited.
we would go into battlegrounds, and so it was a paladin and a rogue, and we both kind of knew how to play our characters, which was really devastating for anyone trying to fight us because they would all see me, he would be stealthed, and they would like I'd get attacked by three or four different people, and I would sit there and just take all of the hits while he came out of stealth and just ambushed the crap out of the other three. So it was pretty great.
Oh, and this kid right here, just so you know, this kid, swear on my life, this kid is the best PvPer. Like one of
No,
the
no.
He's better than I am. I suck at PvP. Like I want to cry every time I go into a
Orakai
PvP battleground.
Christor.
I actually enjoy PvP, so
He's also good at it. Like he understands
Remain vigilant.
okay, you may not understand strategy all that great, but you know what to hit and when to hit it, at least.
well, yeah. I know.
He
What are you saying? I don't know strategy. Bring it. No,
Maybe
I'm
that's not the word I was looking for. I can't remember now.
probably
Shush.
not.
I was looking for a word and it went away. Um, let's go turn in this and leave me alone now. um,
There's a conversation going on right there.
oh,
It's two of the technicians are talking to each other. Actually, you know what? I'll give the backstory on the Draenei in a little bit. Go ahead, finish your story.
my story? Oh, no, I was expounding on yours.
Oh yeah, the whole PvP thing. Go ahead.
hmm Oh yeah, I suck at PvP. We're not even going there. Let's just not say we did.
Okay.
No,
What?
I'm great at playing solo. Like I fought hard to work up the hardest single player character. The rogues were a nightmare to play by themselves.
Do not
Rogues and mages are so difficult to play solo.
Hmm he yeah, once you get to a certain point, the rogue is fantastic, but not the rogue, the mage is fantastic. He's practically a glass cannon, but he can do tons of damage if you play him correctly. Um,
I just walk in and blow the
a
crap out.
rogue, though, every time new content came out, every time I went to a new area, I was fighting so hard to get my character through it. Honestly, it got to the point where I had to just sit and level my character and I had to go back to stuff later on, like afterward, and do questing when I was higher level and could actually kill things. It was really sad. The rogue is
Um,
far more balanced now. It's much easier, but back then it was a pain to work through.
Rogue used to be completely skill based.
Yeah, it's just especially when you're playing a subtlety rogue, because man, the subtlety rogues suck when it comes to survivability.
They have
But
no damage
they
at all
no, they have really good damage if you play them correctly.
now.
Now, back then they didn't have very good damage, but man, could we sneak! Holy cow, I was so good at like the reason I know how close I can get to people before I aggro on them is because I work so hard on my subtlety rogue. Like I've never played anything other than a subtlety rogue.
What time are we at?
21.
Okay. How much further are we going on time wise, just so I can get an
I
idea?
usually do around close to 30 minutes. It's a
Okay,
good time for me.
so now that we've had that little discussion, let's do a quick background on the Draenei.
Okay.
So the race that we're playing as you can tell, we look like weird space goats. That is the Alliance love term for us, is with space
They
goats.
lovingly call Draenei
Yeah,
space goats.
essentially, what we are is we are the last remnants of an alien species known as. I'm not sure if the entire species is known as the Eridar, um, but Draenei means exile in their language. Um, they
Welcome.
hail from a planet known as Argus, way far out in the depths of
Dionysaka.
the Twisting Nether. Wow. This is the first time I've
Space.
actually done like anything lore wise, just sharing it with people.
Yeah,
Um,
Twisting Nether is essentially space.
yeah. So out in the Twisting Nether, there was this old planet called Argus, and they were so scientifically advanced, and they had all of this super awesome stuff on Argus that they were basically the most powerful group in the universe. Um, so the Burning Legion, the faction of demons, decided their leader Sargeras, or Sargeras, I'm never sure how to pronounce that. He decided that Argus,
seek the path of the light.
and this is where I start getting really foggy. Um, basically, Sargeras corrupted, tried to corrupt the three leaders of the Eridar. He succeeded in corrupting
Dionysaka.
Kil'jaeden and Archimonde, but he didn't succeed in corrupting Velen. Velen is the leader of the Draenei. He is known as the Prophet, and he actually led the Draenei off of Argus when the Burning Legion decided to, in essence, just blow it up. We are the people who escaped Argus successfully and actually survived. But we crash landed on Azeroth, and that's where the whole Burning Crusade thing comes in. Is the Burning Legion is they're using the Dark Portal to invade from this old world called Draenor, which is where the orcs come from. Orcs, ogres, all those good things. That's where those guys come from. Draenor got torn apart back in the Third War. Again, I get really foggy on lore as soon as I decide to try and tell it to people.
I don't remember all this stuff. He's a lore
Yeah.
nut over here.
Well, this is where I differ from like Danger Dolan and Noble 87. How do you pronounce his name? Uh, I'm not good at actually like reciting the lore like they do. I watch a lot of their videos, and that's where I get most of the lore from. Is just watching what they talk about. So, but that's basically what the Draenei are. Is they're alien exiles.
Yeah, and Draenor is a whole nother story. That's the newest expansion. We're not going to go into that yet.
Holy crap!
I love Draenor. It's such a what's the word I'm looking for? Throwback. It's such a throwback to original World of Warcraft,
Yeah,
honestly. Nowadays in most from everything from original World of Warcraft to Mists of Pandaria, you
start coming
can
back up the river.
oh, okay. Um you can oh shoot, I got hit by Murloc. No,
Oh,
Murloc. Don't do
I'm
that.
not gonna be able to get to you quick enough to
It's
actually
okay.
help.
It's okay. I can live.
Anyway, go ahead.
Um but yeah, once you get to a certain level and you get your flying ability, you can get pretty much anywhere, and it's kind of taken some of the excitement of doing hidden passageways and hidden things that the developers put into the game. But Draenor is such a throwback, just like you can't fly. So everything that you can get to is possible to get to, you just have to find a way to get to it. So it's just great. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Back to Draenor. Not Draenor. Back to Draenei. Yes. But yeah, the
Oh,
oh
oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. They escaped from Argus, and the Draenei. They escaped from Argus, and they actually landed on Draenor,
See, I thought that was
and they coexisted with the orcs for a while. And then the Burning Legion showed up and corrupted the orcs, which the orcs then killed almost all of the Draenei on Draenor.
and then they got away to Azeroth.
Yeah,
And
so I skipped like an entire section of the story with the Draenei right there. I'm sorry.
yeah. And then somehow the orcs got here.
The orcs got here through the portal during the First War.
Oh, yep. There you go. He understands. I don't. Oh, I don't
Well, and
know the
I've never played
snappers.
Warcraft 1, but I've done enough research on the story about it that it's Warcraft 1. It's a great game from everything I've heard about it.
Um yeah, okay. See, now I'm more of an um RPG player. I don't like
You're not an RTS person.
I'm not RTS. I am horrible at RTS. I don't like building. I don't like waiting for buildings. I'm not patient.
I have no patience!
Oh, why the Murloc again?
Yeah. You just got unlucky, I suppose.
The Murlocs don't like me.
No,
Cozzy. Oh, hey, I got a snapper. Okay.
they're Murlocs.
But yeah, I'm not an RTS person. Like I can handle little bits and pieces, mostly for lore. But if I can cheat my way around it and just read and just listen to the story, I will. I will admit that.
There's Warcraft 3 for ya.
Yeah, well, I knew all the cheat for Warcraft 3,
The
and
God mode cheat, the I see dead people cheat. Yeah.
yeah, so let's put it this way. I like to play for the story. I don't care so much for the strategy. This is why people can't convince me to do anything.
Say,
This is very, very true.
I like games where I can relax and just sit back. Like I can handle spurts of um spurts of
Action.
like spurts of action where I have to be so into what I'm doing and paying attention, but it gets tiring after a while. So like doing dungeons is perfect for me. Having this open area where I can just relax and do what I need to is really nice. And then having those little spurts when I do dungeons, having those times where I actually have to focus, and that's what's the fun for me. I don't like
You're not like me, and you live for the action sometimes.
I like story. I immerse myself in a game through the story. Like I've played this kind of stuff so much that the story is practically nothing to me anymore. I've read through it all. I know it. Um, Mostly I play games now simply because um, my brother and I start new characters. That's the only time I start a new character anymore. Otherwise, it's boring for me. It's also why I have, for those of you who know me through
Unto my
Minecraft
purpose.
and through Liam and all that, um, I actually don't. I'm not a
Be
huge
well.
fan of Minecraft.
Each day
It's
is
it.
a blessing.
You may think
May
it's
your
kind of
days be long.
strange
May
considering
your
I play so
hardships
often,
be.
but Minecraft has no story element for me. It's so open-ended. I love it, but there's no story to it. Oh, and that's the 30 minute mark. I should probably stop here.
Yeah. To be
For
continued.
you have not
To be
forgotten
continued.
us.
We'll pick up right after this, so no worries.
Ever the road traveled.
You just might have to wait
We're
a day
still
or
gonna
so.
play for a little while longer, so.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna stop this conversation. Remember Minecraft, and I will end this episode for this time. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe if you enjoyed, and let us know what you think of discussions and stuff. Um, Anything else that I'm missing? Thank you for Cozzy.
Yeah. See
Everyone
you
say
all in the
hi.
next video.
Yep. See you all then. Bye. Boop boop.